Alright everyone, how about a Schrodinger's cat? I thought we'd do one today here on Friday. We're coming close. We're already in the 2023 energy. I've already pulled the Q1 reading. Let's find out through some science here. Let's find out, is your 2023 a year of change, a year of restoration, a live cat or a dead cat? You know, let's now that we're a little closer to the year, let's find out. Let's see what's coming your way in 2023. So, that said, ask your question. Put your question out there. What's 2023 going to be like for me? How about that? Kind of phrase it that way. That said, Schrodinger's cat's a science experiment. It's like a pick-a-card reading, except the card picks you. You're not choosing a card. You're choosing an animal, and a coin toss decides which card gets which animal. So, that said, it's left a bit less to chance, well, and a bit more up to the universe, if you will. That said, you can learn more about the science experiment if you want. It's about multiple universes. We use it here for multiple timelines. It's general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but it's pretty solid if you play the game right. If you're here for a reason, and this reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. There's a whole playlist of these. Remember, we don't talk about Schrodinger's cat or Fight Club. Either or, right? Steve Love Tarot Fight Club is a big secret. We don't talk about that on social media, and we don't talk about Schrodinger's cat. You deny somebody the chance to play the game right if you do. If you mention the animals or mention it, just forget this exists on social media. All right? Please. All right. Here we go. I'm running the experiment through my head right now. I'm going to put two cards on the table face down. There's no timestamps here because everything is connected. Watch them both. Could be the one you didn't pick could be future influence for you. It could give you advice on how to change yours. At the end, I will pull a bridging energy, a connecting energy that ties the two together. All right? Let's do it. I'm running the experiment through my head right now. And when I finish the experiment and open the box, I put the cards down. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to put the cards down. There's one, and there's two. There you go. I'm going to give you two animals. We'll clarify each of these, of course. I'm going to give you two animals. You're going to pick an animal. That's it. The coin decides which animal goes with which card. Let's see. A rhinoceros or a squirrel? Which are you? You got 2 seconds to pick. 1, 2. That's it. Rhinoceros is heads, squirrel is tails. I'm going to flip it. It's going to fall on the wood floor. You'll hear it. All right. Here we go. Well, we got heads this time. We've been getting tails. Rhinoceros is this card. Squirrel is this card. Rhinoceros, squirrel. Rhinoceros, squirrel. I do that repeat so I don't forget. All right. You ready? Okay. Rhinoceros. Let's start there. You have a live cat year or a dead cat year? Oh, it is very motherfucking alive. It's a Queen of Pentacles. Man, this is a year where you thrive. Thrive. If you ask the question the way I said, what kind of year of change, of restoration am I going to have in 2023? This is beautiful energy. It's one of the best energies of the Empress. It's nurturing. Everyone loves the Queen of Pentacles. She got everything she needs. She's perfectly fine. You're going to be perfectly fine. You're going to thrive in Pentacles. You're going to thrive in love. Everybody wants to hit that shit for sure. Let's clarify. I'm going to clarify with the big animal deck, which isn't something I usually do. But I'm going to this time because I feel like it. All right. Let's see where we go. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Tell me more about this live cat. Again, if you picked squirrel, this could be advice for you or future influence. You know, any reading I give, I'll just talk about me. Any reading I give can be future influence for you. Okay? It may not be happening right now, but the lessons you learn from it or the information you get can help you down the road if you retain it. You'll remember, you'll recognize it when it happens and go, oh, Steve's talked about that. Shit, what did he say? I wasn't listening. I was futzing with a dog. Shit. So make sure you pay attention. All right. Well, that's the Queen of Pentacles here. Let's go. Let's go. Shit. Holy cow. This is a really live cat. It's the King of Swords crossing the Queen of Pentacles. This is a year, this is like my snowplow energy, right? The snowplow goes down the road and it just takes everything and pushes it out of the way, right? You get those big piles on the side of the road that kids like to play in and shit like that. Or if you drive your car off the road, they're a nice thing to hit. Either way, either way, this is what that is. It's an energy of just serious TCB, taking care of business. It's a bit of a warpath energy that leads you to contentment. It implies there's some epiphanies you have. That's Archangel Michael's sword of truth that we see on the Ace of Swords. It implies that. It's nice. It's a powerful energy. You're very powerful in the coming year. Confidence, a lot of strength, a lot of knowing what you want and what you don't want. What's on top? The Hangman. This energy, 2023, gives you a new perspective on what's happened to you in your life, what's happened to you in the recent past, where you're going, why you're going there, what you're doing. It's just some serious shit. This is a very mysterious card. It happens, I'm going to say this, it's going to sound corny, but it happens almost magically, right? It is one of those things, and I pointed the Ace of Swords out here, where I think early in the year, if not right now, it could happen. You just wake up, you're just like, you wake up one morning and everything seems different. Everything changes. And you know, it's a bit like that. I give the analogy sometimes. It's a bit like in The Matrix, where, you know, the Neo character has all the moves of Kung Fu run through his head, and then after that finishes, he just goes, I know Kung Fu, right? Like that. You're just gonna know Kung Fu this year. I mean, that's what it is. And if you're studying Kung Fu, then that's a hell of a coincidence. Okay, fine. Okay. Center card here, red with the King of Swords, the Emperor. This is a balanced energy within yourself. This is you taking, it's red with the King of Swords. I told you, the snowplow energy, right? This is you taking control, taking care of business. This is an energy of control here. You're balanced this coming year. The reason you end up this Queen of Pentacles type energy, right, is because you're balanced within your masculine and feminine energies this year. This is why this whole new outlook on the things that have happened to you and in your life, you can see where the lessons are. This is a huge year of transformation for you rhinoceros people. Okay, what's red with the Hangman? Holy fuck. I mean, literally, it used to be called the Pope, so I probably shouldn't say that, but holy fuck. It's the Hierophant, red with the Hangman. This energizes, these two cards energize each other. I'm not even going to talk for a while here. What you're building this year, what this snowplow is taking care of, this balanced energy, this new perspective, it's all for the long term. This year starts a long-term thing in your life. Could be a decade. It sets the tone for the next decade at least of your life. It's fucking mind-blowing. This is a live cat on crack. It's awesome. Awesome. Okay. Squirrels. We all love squirrels. They're cute, right? Little fuzzy little guys. Bob Ross. Used to love them. People call me Dirty Bob Ross out here because I suppose, let's get crazy. That's what Bob would say. So let's get crazy. Let's look at your card. This is unreal. These two are connected. Okay? They always are anyway. Even without me pulling the bridging energy to show you how it's connected, they're fucking connected. This is unreal. And I have shuffled this deck a million times. This is my usual Rider-Waite deck that I'm using here. So there's no reason these cards should be together again. It's the King of Pentacles. Wow, there's a live cat on crack. And when I say these two are connected, one of the long-term things that's coming all of your way, squirrel or rhinoceros, is one fucking hell of a soulmate connection. One powerful thing that probably where you get the perspective on what's happened to you in this current one. It's unreal. But again, it also shows that you're balanced within your masculine and feminine. By the way, the King and Queen of Pentacles are my favorite couple in the my favorite soulmate divine connection in the tarot. These are the couple that everybody wishes they were. I'm telling you, this is a hell of a year coming up. A lot of big changes inside and out. All right, this is squirrel. This is huge. Okay, everything I said about this applies here. Everybody loves the King of Pentacles. It's a generous energy. Your finances may improve. Your love improves. He always getting banged. Always. Everybody wants to hit that shit. Everybody wants to hit this shit. These two always get banged. I'll tell you what. All right. This is 2 live cats, and we can have that here. I expected, I won't lie to you, I expected something like this in this Schrodinger's cat for 2023. This is a very, very powerful year. It's a year I've been looking forward to since about March of 2022, when I saw what kind of shit year 2022 was going to be. A weird, rocky year anyway. A year of transformation. A year of unfinished business. Taking care of things that should have been taken care of. My prediction for 2022 was unfinished business. But my prediction for 2023 was restoration. And it truly is. It's about, in the restoration period, it was about restoring King Charles II to his rightful throne. And what I have here are the King and Queen of Pentacles restored to their rightful throne. I have that. It's unreal. We can also thank King Charles II for buckles. He was in exile, I believe, in France, and he came back with all kinds of buckles. Then everybody needed to have buckles after that. So maybe you get into buckles this year. I don't know. You start wearing big belt buckles and bring back a new trend. I have no idea. I'm shuffling on the King of Pentacles for my squirrels here. Let's do it. Oh, I love this. I love when I get verified, you know? Half the reason I did this reading today was I just wanted my Q1 reading to just show me that I was right. I'm totally right. And I'll write a blog article about the first quarter of 2023 because there's some pretty powerful astrology happening that I didn't talk about on the video, but it explains a lot about 2023. All right, come on. I'm still shuffling. I'm running out of things to say, universe. I'm running out of things to okay. This is unreal. Yeah, this is all about, for the squirrel side, if I'm to single it out, even though this is all connected, but if I'm to single out you squirrels, okay, it's crossed by the Page of Cups, which is just the sweetest energy coming off of that. My God, it's all about, on the squirrel side, it's much, much more about love. It's very, very strong. It's a strong, the King of Pentacles energizes this. It's strong. It's got cups. It's got pentacles. It makes sense. It's practical. It's forward moving. It moves you forward in the future with the yellow in the background there. Wow. What's on top? Holy fuck. The King of Pentacles on top of the King of Pentacles. Fucking hell. It's not all roses and rainbows. I know it's a rainbow antlers there. On the love side, it's somebody who instantly knows your value. Okay? They instantly know that you're the shit, and they can't just find you somewhere else. They're not. Everybody you meet, a lot of these people, a lot of new people coming your way, because I know a lot are coming from my Q1 reading and my recent singles read. All the people are going to want to hold on to you. They know they're not going to be able to find you anywhere else. That's one side. On the warning side, it's a warning not to let, and this is for both of you, rhinoceroses and squirrels. Do not let all of this change and all these epiphanies and all these things that are happening go to your head. Don't let the year flow. Take it with a grain of salt. Otherwise, you get too much in your masculine energy and you will turn into the Burger King yourself. And I don't want to see that. Okay? All right. That's just a secondary energy. The top line energy is everybody sees your value right off the top and they do not want you to get away. Nobody wants to lose the King of Pentacles. Jesus. Not in this context anyway. In certain contexts it's bad, but not here. Well, middle card, red with the page, the sweetest energy there. What is, oh, fuck me. It's the Ace of Cups. Oh, this is so not, oh, to be a squirrel in 2023. Oh, my Lord. Okay. It's new love. It's love. I told you, this squirrel side is primarily about love and it's just nice. Okay? If it wasn't raunchy, I'd ask you for video. It really is nice here. But don't let it go to your head. All right? Don't. Be careful. Sometimes when things go right, we think it's always going to go right forever. It's not. Okay, there's always, you hit the smooth water. Anybody who's ever ridden like a canoe down a river or something knows there's smooth patches and then there's rough patches and then there's smooth patches and rough. It likes that. This is really nice. And we're going through a lot of transitions right now to get us ready for this energy. This is incredible. I would watch this reading a few times. I would. Wow. What's red with this King of Pentacles? Look at that. And this is real. This is not fairyland. This is the Ten of Cups. It's real because it's red with a solid energy. The King of Pentacles is stable. This is stable. This is long-term happiness. And I said that over here. I got long-term happiness here because it's red with this. And I got long-term changes being made here on a spiritual level over here on this side because the Hierophant's red with the Hangman. And in the middle, I've got a lot of balance and control. I've got a balanced love. I've got a divine masculine coming here. I don't even need the bridging energy. I'm going to pull it, but I don't need it. This is incredible. This coming year, 2023, is incredible for change. It is, as I said in a blog article I wrote, or as I wrote, I think in a paragraph on the calendar page for December, these changes are, all of this is dependent upon, a lot upon spirituality, upon the spiritual lessons you've learned, the lessons what you've taken away from what's happened to you, but it all makes sense and it moves you in a new direction. This starts a new long-range cycle for all of you. This is mind-blowing. I'm going to save this reading for myself. I'm going to pull the bridging energy. We're going to talk to the witches, okay? What is the bridging energy between the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles? The bridging energy is the commonality, okay? These are definitely connected. They always are anyway, but in this case, they're basically just one reading. Didn't matter which animal you picked, okay? It all goes together. It's love, it's everything. It's love, it's practical stuff, it's grounded energy, it's spiritual energy, it's all here. However, the bridging energy shows us the invisible connecting force here, all right? That's the easy way to phrase it. Tell me about the bridging energy between the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. The rhinoceros and the squirrel. Okay, let's go. Bridging energy, give it to me. What is it? What is it? The Hangman. It's all because of a new perspective. It's all because you're seeing things that have happened to you from a lofty perspective and you get it. It makes sense. Ting! The light bulb goes off. It's all dependent upon how much you figured out that if someone runs from you, let them. They'll fucking regret it. Why? Because I'm a fucking 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. That's why, motherfucker. And you ain't gonna find that anywhere else. You're not gonna find it on Tinder or any of that shit. It's not out there. It's very spiritual. These changes are huge with the Hangman here. Like I said about this Hangman, it's a very mysterious card. It has a lot of deep meanings. I try not to go too deep with it because it can get a little rainbow unicorn, but there's a lot of rainbow unicorn energy here. 2023 is a unicorn year. It's 1 in a fucking million. It really is. It's a year you won't forget. A lot of big changes. By the end of the year, you'll look back and go, my God, was that me? You know, did this all happen to me? It's like that. It's right here. I mean, I can read the energy without the cards, but the cards are pretty pictures for you to see it. And everything I said over here, I said this was about love. I pulled the Ace of Cups in the center position, red with the Page of Cups. I didn't pull a devil or something. You know, I'm not making this shit up. What's the bridging energy between this Hangman and the King of Pentacles? All right, let's find out. Let's find out. This is actually kind of important. All right. I think the realization, because you guys are fused together here, the main realization is you finding some stability within yourself. That when we're stable within ourselves, you know, when we have that self-worth, that self-confidence, that radiates out. It makes us very attractive. Confidence sells. Confidence is king. It really is. Not fake either. This is on a deep spiritual level. Hierophant, hangman, hangman here. So this card alone proves what I said, that these two are the same. It didn't matter which animal you picked. It's all just one reading. Because this card is here, and it's the bridging energy. This card ties everything together. It just goes like that. That's how the energy flows. Now, bridging energy between this hangman and this King of Pentacles is what? What is it? Okay. All right. All right. The Queen of Cups. Yeah. Knowing your worth. Knowing that you would rather have the cup empty with the hope of something real than have it full of sand from a fucking asshole who's a narcissist and a Burger King gotta have it their way. I can't put it any simpler than that. It's better to be alone and with the hope of finding real love than having a cup full of sand up here stuck on the beach with a jackass. All right, with someone who doesn't appreciate your value. All right, that's the bridging energy there. It's one of the things with the hangman. Now, what's the bridging energy between this emperor, this balanced, and I know you're balanced anyway, this emperor energy coming up, and this ace of cups? I think it has a lot to do with confidence. I just got done telling you, confidence sells. Now, if you let this go to your head, that's why the warning was here with this King of Pentacles. If you let all this go to your head, your masculine energy comes up too much. You get double masculine and one feminine. And that's too much. That becomes arrogance. All right? That becomes, there's a difference between casting somebody away and being a prick about it. Right? There's a little difference about that. You won't get approached by as many people if you're an arrogant jackass. Confidence is different than arrogance. Confidence is often mistaken for arrogance. I get that with me sometimes from people who can't tell the difference. But arrogant people just aren't willing to learn. I try to learn something every day. You know, I make sure of that. I operate under the base assumption that I know nothing. I don't. I'm an expert in nothing. I don't know. I learn something new. You know, whenever I think I know everything about hawks and owls and birds of prey, I always learn something new. I always do. All right, here we go. And so it proves me wrong. I don't know everything. All right. The bridging energy between the Emperor and the Ace of Cups. Rhinoceros and squirrel. It's the second time the Ten of Pentacles was at the bottom for this Queen of Cups, which is why I explained the Queen of Cups to you the way I did. It came back again after all that shuffling at the bottom. The bridging energy is this, 8 wands. Yeah, it's forward movement, but it's with passion. You know what you want. You know where you're going. And that is confidence, when you know where you're going. We tend to lack confidence when we don't have a clue where we're going. We're just stumbling around in the dark, right? You're not. You're very clear on where you're going, and you communicate to people very clearly in the coming year, and people will communicate to you very clearly. Why? Because like energy attracts like energy. And I can tell you, you're only going to attract good shit in this energy. The low vibrational people will be scared off by it. For example, the con man does not approach this energy, right? Because he knows they're not going to fall for it. This energy is going to ask a bunch of questions, and if you're a con man, the last thing you want is someone asking a bunch of questions, right? They go for the low-hanging fruit, the low vibrational people, you know, the suckers, if you will. That's not what you are under this energy. All right, bridging energy between the Hierophant, the Pope, and the long-term changes here, big time. This perspective stays with you for the long term, and leading to long-term happiness with someone who knows your value. How about that? This is a very different year, folks. I said it on the Q1 reading. I'll say it again. 2023 is a completely different animal than 2022. 2022 was very much my prediction, a year of unfinished business, taking care of going on those dark nights of the soul, tying up loose ends within yourself or externally. It's 2023. It's on. It's when the rubber meets the road, as they say. What's the bridging energy between the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups? This cannot be a bad card. There's no fucking way. What is it? Tell me what the fuck it is. It's the Nine of Pentacles. I told you. There's no way I'm pulling a devil in this reading. It's not here. It can't get through this. This is high vibrational shit. Devil energy only gets in onto low vibration. It cannot get to high vibration. Devil energy itself is ultra low or low vibration. It always. It cannot, so it only sneaks in when we become low vibration. That's where it gets in. That's where we say bad things about ourselves. That's where we get depressed. It's where we get anxious. It's where we think all men are assholes, all women are assholes. It's because we're only attracting assholes because like energy attracts like energy, right? When it's high vibration, it can't get in. This is high vibration. This is freedom. This is independence. This is independently wealthy. This is minor arcana empress energy. It's someone who, not unlike the Queen of Pentacles here, has everything she needs, he or she needs. All right? They're not waiting on anything. They're not chasing anyone. They know exactly what they want. They move forward with confidence. If it's going to put sand in my cup, I don't fucking want it. Right? Which leads to, again, that Ten of Pentacles came back twice. It came back for each of these cards at the bottom. And I mean, this reading speaks for itself. This is one hell of a year. Believe it. All of this energy needs you to believe in it. It has to come from you. Right? You have to believe that you're the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. The moment you do that, acknowledge it. You allow the soul energy to flow. Don't let the brain shut it down. If your brain is shutting it down, that's low vibration. You need to get into the hangman. You need to take a look at that. Take the bad stuff out of the box and look at it. Inherently, within the energy, 2023 is a huge year of change. It's a year of restoration. Okay? Restoring you to your rightful throne, where you should have been. These runners should never have knocked you down as much as they did for a good number of you. They should never have done that. If somebody wants to run, let them fucking run. If somebody rejects your love, let them reject your love. You dodged a bullet, and they'll fucking regret it. And that's what we're seeing on the runner's side quite a bit. It really is. That is your reading. This is one hell of a Schrodinger's cat. It's very important, this lead into 2023. Even my readings are going to change in 2023 because new soulmates are coming in. These other ones, these runners that haven't showed up yet, they waited too long. Now the wall hasn't been maintained. There's a hole in it, and new soulmates are coming in. We got a pervasive energy of feminine energy, of empress energy around. You know, it's just incredible. I almost can't wait to pull tomorrow's weekly reading because of that feminine energy that's just everywhere. It's just, this is spectacular. All right? So, that's your reading. Remember, don't talk about Schrodinger's cat. Even though they're fused together, just forget these readings exist on social media. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If I help one person today, give you a better reason, give you a reason to get up in the morning and get excited about the coming year, then I've done my job, karmically speaking. Look, before somebody says it, I'll say it. It's not all going to be roses and rainbows. You can't have light without shade. The dominant energy of 2023 is light. It's a year of change. It's a year of restoration. But yes, some bad things will happen along the way. But if you're high vibration, right, then they just become little things. You just keep moving forward because of your confidence. Because you know your value. You know your worth. There's always going to be little shit that happens. You're going to yell at some customer service person. Someone's going to steal your car. Someone's going to bump you in traffic or something. It's always kind of bullshit like that. That's, you know, but the dominant energy of 2023 is a whole lot of light. Let me tell you, it really is. To have this, the bridging energy here between the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, that's one hell of a year. All right? Certainly going to be better overall than 2022, which was a bit bumpy because it was unfinished business year. That's your reading. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.